Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey, and today we are doing something new, something very exciting, and we are doing our very first showcase build. And guys, this build is just amazing. So we are once again on Sarah DPT's island, and what they have created, and she partnered up with another amazing builder. Her name is SunnyAnn, and what they have done, what they have created, is just gonna be mind-blowing. So we're gonna see our first resort. And guys, this resort has all the detail. It has everything that you will need in a resort. You know, it was inspired by a real area, by a real hotel. And the way they did it, the design, the structure, everything, and all the details that we are gonna talk about today. We are here because I do feel like you are gonna get inspired. You are gonna get so much motivation to create your own resort or grab ideas from this build to put it in your island. So we start with the entrance, Laguna Spring Hotel and Resort. And this, I love this entrance. I like the way we come in. I like that we have to curve in, go up the stairs, and then you get the bridges. And I love all the bridges. I love when they're elevated. I like that people are building structures around the bridges like what we see right here, right? So we can have light, so everything can be illuminated. This type of detail is what take the build to the next level. It's details like this that it just pushes the envelope of what can be done in Dinkum. And I love the whole composition. And then slowly you start getting the view of the resort. You start getting the view of the parking lot, but also just standing here in the bridge and being able to look around, you know. And that's something that I always love. I love viewpoints. I love that when we can stand in area and look around us and then take in everything that we have built. And I love that you can do that with this bridge. Okay, so we walk down the stairs, and again, flower boxes, everything. Look at all the palm trees already spread out. Everything is sand. It's just so cool to see that a whole build on the sand. And then you also have grass depending on the areas, and it's just amazing. And then I needed to go back. I needed to actually step myself back and look at this resort once again from this angle. And look at this. Look at this building. Look at the structure. And one of the things that we need to really observe as we continue this journey, right, is the spacing. Guys, I really want you to look the spacing between all the palm trees, between all the flowers, between the seating areas, because it's so important, because all that spacing has made this build feel that much more realistic. Okay, so we're now in the valet guest parking. She did a little parking area right in front of the resort, and I think this is really good. And especially with the water fountain behind it, like, it's just the composition again. And I like that she has all these different patterns. Like, look at here, right when I'm walking on top, just a little pattern. Look at all the flower boxes also to shape up the frame of the area. You know, we didn't have to use dirt to be elevated. We just used the flower boxes. And then again, it's all this extra greenery. And look at the palm trees just in specific key spots, and then the framing of this building. And look, as we get closer, you can feel the height, you can feel the structure, you know. And it was so smart to make it this big, you know, because it really feels like you're in a resort, like you are in this structure. I love the way she used the utilization of the bridges to recreate that feeling when you get to a resort or a hotel, that right underneath it you're gonna park your car so you can unload. And again, I want you guys to look the way she used the cobblestone paths to really give you those lines that imitate like sliding doors. And again, look at the flooring, as always, the way she's using different pathing to create just a wonderful composition when we're walking and all of that. And then I love this view back here. There's so much to say. I can just stay quiet and just take it all in. But this build right here, this Laguna Spring Resort, the way Sarah and Sunny together worked on this, and the composition and the layout and the way all the items are spread out is just on point. And then when I noticed that she used the ramps in the ocean to create 2 different levels, the one that I'm walking on, look under a little more, you see the second level, and it feels like the beach is just sliced off into the ocean. That is just such a good detail. It makes it so much cleaner. It just makes the build even better. It makes this area back here feel like something that you see in real life. And that's, for me, that's like such a win. I love builds that take inspiration from the real world, and this is one of them. And then the fountain, is a simple design, right? But it's perfectly laid out. Look at the design, the way the water just comes down. You got the extra water around it, and then you got the big water fountain on the top. And again, it's details, guys, details. Look at the way she uses the flowers inside the water in the specific corner, but it's not overdone. And I think all of this fit perfectly. Hibiscus, giving you that little nice touch of elegance, But then when you look at the surrounding, look at the palm trees with all the flowers, flower beds, they're all berry, but then you got the different composition between what she's using, she's using ferns, she's using like this little pink purple flowers, and then little pockets of water in different sections by using the water beds, is the structure of the building. Look at this, look how we kind of imitating like the doors and the entrances, and it's giving that perspective, that look, that this is a building, that this is a design. And again, look at all the little greenery, hibiscus on the back, you got the pedestals, you got just the different flower pots. It's a combination of items that really brings this build to life. And then the other thing, again, the palm trees are perfect. I love all the palm trees. I love that she's mixed and matching, and there's some of the banana tree as well. But it's the spacing in between all of them, because you want to be able to see through it, right? But you don't want it to be, you want it to be kind of scattered like a real beach. And then this view right here from this angle. And again, it just takes my breath away. It is what we need. These are the builds that motivates the community, that takes us farther, that are pushing the envelope of what can be done in Dinkum. And then we just keep pushing, we just keep building, we just keep improving our skills as builders in Dinkum. And it's just so great to see. I love their design, their style, their composition. It has been such a great way to view this build, and I'm just so excited. It's just so excited to see. Again, look at this. It doesn't matter what angle I'm on, how far, how close, it just looks beautiful. But especially, as a build that, especially the farther away you look at it, the more realistic it looks because of the items that we're using. It's just fantastic to see, and it brings a smile to my face. It brings me joy. It brings me so much happiness. And then again, look at this other fountain that we did, that she did, that Sonny and Sarah did right here. Look at the composition. Look at the rocks laying on top of the marble. I just think that's brilliant. Like I think that's a detail that I would have not done, and I love seeing it here. Like, I would have not thought about it, like putting that rock on top of the marble like that, but they did it. They went ahead and did that, and it looks really good. The way the rocks wrap around in the back, leading to the front, leading to this pool area, and then this water is cascading into the pool. And again, those are the things, those are the details, those are the creative aspect of a build that pushes the envelope once again. And for us that we're viewing this, we're getting so many new ideas, so much inspiration, and yeah, I mean, I'm just so pumped. I'm just ready to build once again. But then this right here, this is a small detail, right? But there was amazing, and I love this detail. We've seen these chairs, they've been on the beach, they've been on the ocean, since Soho built those, we all been inspired to make these chairs, right? But put them inside the pool. I thought that was just so clever, so good, so amazing. it gave something extra to the build. It gave something extra to the design, to the aspect of the idea, and I just love it. I truly do. And I hope this is something that I'm going to see going forward. It's not like every pool needs it, but I just love this idea and the concept and the way it frames inside the pool. It's really such a good detail, such a good way to keep pushing the envelope, right? Keep even things that is already been done. How can we do it in a whole new way? And she managed to do that. Sunny and Sarah did it again, and it's just amazing. And then we get to the jacuzzi area, and I love the idea that the jacuzzi area, as well, the water is flowing into the pool. I just think that's brilliant, as design, as ideas, as composition, as the way we are utilizing what is given to us in Dinkum, and keep coming up with amazing designs idea. And I love it. I love this composition. I love the way everything looks towards the pool. And then check this out. Check this patio area. And again, it's the right furniture with the rope, with the composition, the flooring, all the flowers, all the bushes. Look at the flower boxes in the back. Is the brown one because everything matched. Then we have the stove, we got fountains, we got trash cans, and then stairs leading into the pool again. All of that's what makes this build amazing. It's not just building something big, but it's the detail that's behind the build, the composition, the framing, the spacing, the right flowers, and all of this. And don't forget, guys, when you're looking at this, right, there's gonna be things that you don't like, because we all have different tastes. We all have a unique way to decorate, a unique way to design. But the idea behind this build, and why they wanted to show it, why they wanted for you guys to be inspired, because we all want to be motivated. We all want to be able to get ideas like this and then put them in our islands, but then we do it our own way, our own tweaks. And that what makes Dinkum even more exciting. And then look at the back. Again, there's nothing. I'm just so in love with everything. In love with the whole composition. In love with everything that we're looking at. I love the seating area right here. I love that we have a little tripod camera right there, because you can take pictures. And then when I see right here and I see that bridge, and look how the bridge is illuminated, those lamps just on point and gorgeous. And then again, the framing, the composition, the layout, it's just so good. I love that I was able to stand right here on the rocks, this composition of rocks on the water, to make it look natural like this. It just looks so good. It gives, again, something extra to this area. But being able to stand here and look at what has been built, the way everything is laid out, and I like we have the sand, and then it leads to grass, but then it goes back to marble, and then we have this dock and the seating area, and then the way there's a boat just waiting right there. And then we turn around and we start seeing again the framing of the building, the way the building was designed, the layout of all the items leading towards the building. It's just, again, so good. I love all these flower beds right there at the edge of the water, because it gives it even something extra to the dock. It gives it this look, and it matches perfectly the composition that she has done in this resort. And these are the details, guys. Again, details that can take a build to the next level, right? It's not that every build needs this, but depending on what you're building, depending on your design and ideas, anything can happen. And this is why it's so important, when we do these island tours, or now showcase build, because we are able to see how are people designing, how compositions are being done, how creative they are, things that we would not thought of that they're doing that now we want to do. And this is why I'm just so in love with this place, with this idea, with this resort. The way she's using the plants, the way she's just letting some grass grow, the way she's spraying out the palm trees, the way she's using the flower beds, it's all as just a fantastic way to design. And then the nighttime and all the lighting is just right. It just looks good and perfect, and it's not too bright, but it's not too dark. It's just the perfect amount of light. And I love that. And then I was just so surprised that we could get up here. And then when we get up here to the roof, it's just another beautiful way to utilize a building and to make a rooftop into a big area. A big sitting area where you can hang out, you can have a bar, you have just amazing viewing from all directions. And the composition is, oh my goodness, it's how to explain what I'm feeling, how to explain the way that I feel when I see builds like this, the way everything complements each other, the way when you sit down and you start seeing from far away the bridges, you start seeing the dock, you start seeing the pool, you start seeing the ocean, and you see it up here in this area, and then you got the open sky. And the sky is so beautiful in Dinkum during the day or at night. You start seeing all the stars, and the way she's using all the items to make a kitchen, to make the bar, the way she's using the aquariums to give you a little extra, a little extra flair, a little extra design. And then water beds on top of the roof to give you this little pond, little area, because you come up here, maybe you want to relax, you want to take it easy, and look at the sky. Look at that view. It's just, again, the design, the ideas, the way Sarah and Sunny were able to team up to do this build, to be inspired, and to work so well together to create something amazing. And I love when the camera goes around, because what we can see. And I love that this build is already at the highest point in Dinkum, right? And the viewing that it gives you. Look at this bridge. The way we can see this, the way we can enjoy this is just beautiful. And I love ideas like this, because I've been able to sit here and being able to move the camera and being able to see the background and see all the builds that she has done to complement already the rooftop. That's what I love. That's what I like to see. I like that idea. And again, look, we can see the dock from way up here, and that's what makes it special. I just get excited, and details like this, I know. I'm one of those people that are looking for all these details when we do these walks. And I just loved it. I love every second of that rooftop. It's just so amazing. And again, look at this dock. We get over here, and then we have a jet ski area to rent. Then a scuba diving gear section also. And it just makes so much sense because we are in a resort. So she started creating resort activities. And I think that's just brilliant. It just gives you more to the story. A lot of time I say that when we're building, sometimes we gotta create our own stories, So why we wanna make this building? Why do we wanna attach this to here? It's because we wanna give that story. So when we're walking, everything starts making even more sense. And the next thing now is, I needed to see the back of this waterfall fountain that is in the parking valet area, right? And the back of this waterfall fountain is so beautiful. It really stands out. It really calls you. It draws your eyes to it. And I don't know what is it about it, but it really draws your eye to it. And I love it. And I love all the rocks on the water, but I also love all the rocks in the corners, like right here, right? And you see all the water and you see that rock formation on the top. It's just so good. And I'm in love with all of that. And then the way she's using all different flowers, all the different bushes, all the different to decorate, to give you this greenery that is going around the waterfall. It's just really good, on point. I'm in love with it. I just, details like this, again, is what makes a build, you start taking builds to the next level, and also it's a taste, I can see after walking Sarah's Island when I did her tour, this fits perfectly with her theme, with her design, with all the composition that she has done in all across the island. But then we have to take a teleport because they're working on this other area that I thought was genius, fantastic, and it's a coral reef section. Also, you can get scuba gear and just walk through the coral reef. And I just thought that was just amazing. This is, again, more ideas for the future, more ideas for you to build, to do, because sometimes we want to be more creative. We want to use the beautiful stuff that's already in Dinkum, like the corals, and making a coral reef area that you can get on the water, that you can enjoy the viewing of with all the colors. And what they did is they added all these extra flowers and everything, and then Ted Sully came and he said, hey, you need to see this coral reef. This is where I camp out. This is where I'm always here because I love this area. This is Ted Sully's favorite area. He loves the coral reef, and he told me that I needed to go down the water. So I was like, okay, let me go down. Let me see what I see. And guys, it's just as beautiful as from the top. Having all these colors, the way, and it's a lot of work. This is not easy. You have to do a lot of the work. There's a lot of flowers to plant and put them here, put them there, spread them out. It's not just random, And look at all the beautiful coral, the coral rocks, everything that's on the ocean that complements. Then you put all the extra flower to create this beautiful world of color under the water. And it's just amazing. And this is just a brilliant idea. I think it's a must. I think a lot of people should be doing this. I think it's just another area to create amazing designs and viewing. And then here we are. Ted Sully cannot get enough of this area. So me and Ted Sully, we started chatting. We started, trying to brainstorm ideas, composition, because, Ted Sully actually is a good designer. He gave me so many good tips, so many good ideas that we need to implement. And then he told me one more thing that I need to tell James, and Ted Sully's like, okay, get up there. I'm going to meet you and we're going to talk about what we need to keep making this coral reef even better. But look at this view. It's just amazing. And then here comes Ted Sully. And I think Ted Sully is ready to reveal what he wants me to say. Yeah, okay, so he's ready. Okay, so what Ted Sully, and he's here to testify that he approves this. He wants a coral one. Because he feels like we need a little bit more coral that's a little higher, popping out of the water, and then we can go deeper and put some more. So Ted Sully wants a coral one, and I'm with Ted Sully on this. I think that's a must, and hopefully, with Ted Sully's help, that happens. Okay, so now the next thing is we are going to do a little flyby just to see everything from up high. The composition, the layout, because, we walked it, we saw it. But this is a resort, and resorts are very beautiful up from the air because everything is made with a specific design. And I think this is just brilliant. It's gorgeous, And then I got some great news for you, because if you are loving this and you are enjoying this design, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sarah Dippity just started her YouTube channel. And the first video is part 1 of this amazing build that she did with Sunny. I love Sarah. I love the way she has done her island. Going on her island tour, getting to meet her, getting to talk with her has been an experience that I have enjoyed. That is just, it just feels right, and it's just amazing. And SunnyAnn, I've been talking with SunnyAnn now. She's also an amazing builder, and I can't wait, because for what I've been told, I need to go to the island, and I'm so excited to see it. I'm excited to tour it, and I'm excited to talk with one-on-one with SunnyAnn. But guys, this showcase has been one of those for me that has really opened my eyes, that has put my motivation to the next level. And I hope that for all of you, the inspiration that you got here today will inspire you and will push you forward to keep building, to keep designing in your towns, in your islands. And guys, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.